Slope-intercept form. The official slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. The number attached to x is the slope, which is actually just the steepness of the line. The number that does not have a letter at the end, that is not at the end. The number that doesn't have a letter attached to it is the y-intercept. That's where it crosses the y-axis. Now these forms are in slope-intercept form. So I do this a little bit differently than most people. I make a table with 2 points in it. The first point is always 0. The reason I do 0 is because the number that does not have a letter attached to it goes with that. So -2 in this case. The next number I use is the denominator of the fraction in front of x. So the denominator is 2. The reason I use the denominator is because it has a special property and it actually scratches out the x. So then you just do what it says. 7 take away 2 is 5. So you only need 2 points to make a graph. So those are the 2 points I'm going to use for this equation. So 0, -2, it would be here. And 2, 5 would be right here. And then I connect those with a line. And I'm finished with that one. Okay, this next one, I use 0 every time because the number that doesn't have a letter stuck to it goes with that. And then I use the denominator of the number in front of x. If there is no denominator, I make a denominator by putting a 1. So I'm going to use a 1 in this case because the denominator scratches out the x, and then you do what's left. -6 plus 3 is -3, and those are the 2 points that I'm going to graph. So 0, 3 is right here, and 1 on the x, and then down 3, 1, -3 is there. I connect those with a line, and that one's finished. Okay, so what I'm going to do for this one, always use 0 because the number that doesn't have a letter attached to it goes with that, so 1. And then I always use the denominator because it scratches out the x, and then I do what's left. 6 plus 1 is 7. So 0, 1 is right here, and 5, 7 doesn't quite fit on this one, so I'll just make it here. And you connect those. And that's how I do it.